Alright, are we live, my friends? How are we looking? Oh, that was quick. Hey, everybody, welcome in. We are here for some double achievement hunting tonight. Ooh, fancy. We're gonna be going for 2 achievements today. We're gonna be trying. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and go for the achievements No Brainer and Power Overwhelming 2.0. So No Brainer is you have to get 100% of the delegates to vote in favor of any law, doesn't matter what kind it is, you know, rule, normal, or otherwise. And the other one we're going to shoot for is Power Overwhelming 2.0. To get this one, you need to have twice as much heat abundance as demand. This is going to get that one's going to get tricky later on, because your heat demand increases exponentially as the game progresses. So it's probably going to be easier to get that one earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to try and rush out to get to the logistics district, so then I can start looking for those other coal sources. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll be able to get to that achievement before we reach oil, depending on how fast I can get it done. And we're just going to play on Citizen because this is one of the many achievements that doesn't matter what difficulty you are playing on. Neither of these. It's actually easier to get the laws passed on Citizen because society is more favorable. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, I am eventually going to get back to trying to get up the skill ladder and so that we can try to be captain difficulty, but I don't really feel like doing that today, so I just kind of feel like sitting here, vibing, chilling, hanging out with you guys. So let's go ahead and begin. Let's get to work. I am going to keep practicing my early game strategy, though, so this is actually good practice for me. Although my strategy, I did try going on Steward, is going to have to change because of how dramatically a lot of things increase. Yeah, like I can't necessarily build the council hall right away because you need those heat stamps for other things. But you eventually have to build the council hall anyway to progress the game. So it's kind of a dilemma. Alright, so let's let that run. Yeah, hold any key to skip. Let's just vote. This almost never fails, but there have been a couple times, even on Citizen, where it does, and that's annoying, because then the game ends immediately and you can't do anything. It's kind of hilarious, but also kind of not at the same time, because you have to start the game over needlessly. On higher difficulties, you actually have to negotiate to get that first lot of pass, so that's kind of a pain.
The delegates have
understandably.
a new law takes hold.
Alright, let's get busy. Yeah, let's get our heat abundance up. I'm gonna figure out how to do that, actually, so this is gonna be a bit of a learning experience. Figuring out how to do this. Okay, so let's get the Research Institute down and start getting busy. Yeah, my heat demand is 130. So right now I have to get up to 260 heat supply. Generator, turn it on. Okay. Yeah, it's neutralized.
All your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Yes. Oh, that's the kid. Alright, let's get busy. Yeah, so heat abundance is going to be measured up here. So if you look up in this meter here, you can see what our heat supply is. We may have to wait until we get oil, because I know there is, like, a surplus injectors upgrade, so we might be waiting on this. We'll figure it out as we go along. And it's gonna take a minute for me to establish the facilities to be able to get the 100% of delegates. And I'm gonna be trying, like, every time after the first couple, because I want to, you know, get a foothold. So, once I get a foothold down and I can start making more promises, I will...
The delegates have spoken. The law takes
I'll be able to
effect.
start trying to get 100% of delegates in favor. Okay, so now that that is set up... Yep, we've got the dust coal mine ready. Yeah, I want to get the first logistics district down as quickly as possible. Or at least have it open. Yeah, because now I can make the make an extraction district, go for these prefabs. Then get food. Yeah, get all these things ready.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Always
Oh, good thing the cooldown just refreshed. Yeah, these first few I'm not really gonna care much about.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Dang, that was lucky.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law.
Yep, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say. Alright, 375. Okay, so the generator's putting out just enough. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to do this. I may even have to utilize overdrive to get this to work. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yep, and I know there's a couple spots for oil, or not oil, coal, out there on that right edge of the map.
District is now operational. First expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
Yeah, let's get housing for the rest of my folks. My starting ones. My population's about to go up. Yep, more people live here. Oh yeah. Yep. Get the contagion prevention. Well, this would be a good one to try and get the, thing on. Oh! I can get it! Yo! Achievement unlocked! Are we getting it?
Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in.
No-brainer! That's funny. Alright, well that's that one done. That was easier than I expected. I'll have to grant them one agenda at a time, so... Yes, get this up. Oh yeah. Aw, too many promises. Yeah, we also can't wait too long. To do this, because the heat demands is gonna get way too high.
The Pilgrims are now officially recognized by the city. Pilgrim delegates will be joining the next council session.
Stewart.
Take note, a new rule enters into force.
We found oil. Xbox Game Showcase was the other day. Phasmophobia officially gets its console release on the 29th. Okay. Remove the bodies. Wait until I can... Yep, send those guys back out. Yes. Okay, so how do I raise the generator's abundance? Guess that'll be a learning experience, just figuring out how that works. It's probably got something to do with the generator upgrades. Yeah, let's get going. We're gonna resolve the issue, guys.
The proposed law has been approved.
Yo.
Into force.
Yes.
Dire. Chances.
Oh, I forgot to build the hospital. Whoops. Looks like we got some explored territory. Come on. There we go.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered. Brace yourself. Cold is coming.
I didn't give them a promise to make that, but okay. I guess I'll just make it to fulfill the quest, but it's not what I thought I was doing, but yeah, I know we got a disease issue, but
Keep you warm. Report all leaks and damage. The eyes have it. People, your council has voted. Some chemical additives are highly carefully.
hey. What are they voting on? No! Absolutely not! Impose that crap. We don't need free essentials, we need paid essentials. Get a haircut and go get a job, people. There's no... we're not gonna have freeloaders in this universe.
The noes have it.
There should honestly be an achievement to have all delegates vote against something. There's to vote in favor of something, but not against something. I think it'd be hilarious if there was.
Might just save your life.
Let's get that advanced. Sawmill. I think that's all I can do. What? Actually, I don't care how that one goes out. Well, I'll have a sawmill in a minute. Counts as in recess. Oh, it's now in force.
Into 4. Be proud to be part of a lieutenant's brigade.
Yep, got all the prefabs. Now let's get a sawmill. Now, why is there such a heating shortage? That's pretty sudden. Frostpunk student 8. Yeah, we're doing some casual achievement hunting. Yeah, why is there such a shortage? Get rid of that air transport hub, we really don't need it. And the stockpile is gone. I don't know how that suddenly happened,
The
but...
stalwarts have once again calibrated all 50 clocks. Please. Pieces
Oh.
are aligned.
It's because you guys are a bunch of idiots and you keep passing all these other laws. And wanting to do all this other stuff. And I can't do everything at once.
The proposed law has been approved.
Okay, can I make the Skyway? Why can't I do that? I have plenty of stuff. Or are my Frostline teams occupied? Yes, I know. Where did all my squads go? Oh,
The delegates
this is damaged. I was like, TF. I was like, what the heck? Where's all my... there's even more people that live here. Okay, now we're okay. Let's get the city built up a little bit more. Figure out what else I can do.
The price of rule has been reduced. This week only.
Stupid.
Is overdrive still on?
Shield your apprentice
It is.
from the dangerous
I need to do this quick.
aspects of your job. This
I need to do this quickly. Yeah, turn it off. Oh, wow. Of course, it just had to happen then, didn't it? What week are we on? 242? Well, I'm not gonna let anyone die, so we're gonna back up a little. Because that's embarrassing. A bit.
Steward.
This is before I can have a skyway. Okay, why is that housing district suddenly... Let's get that out first. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, that was before I had basic necessities. Oh, that one achievement? No, but it's just kind of dumb when people die needlessly.
Hear ye.
I kind of gave up on that achievement for now because it's kind of ridiculous. Like, I have tried just about every trick in the book that I can think of to get that stupid thing, so I'm kind of holding off for now.
Has passed in the council. Take heed.
Yeah, I've got to do some more studying, and I had a viewer suggest doing it in, like, unlimited mode. There's more people living here.
Has been
Yeah, send everybody over there. So is that... Okay, get rid of this thing. I don't need it. Maybe the tutorial's got some information. There's no information there. Oh, now the generator's completely shut off. That should not be happening. I don't really care that much. Alright, you guys don't want contagion prevention after all. I'll live with it. Yeah, at least keep it on long enough.
any nomadic artifacts to colony administration.
Yeah, I need pumps. Alright, turn it off.
We have once again installed a
What? I'm going back. So as soon as you run out of coal, the game just escalates. Even on Citizen. Yeah, it just tanks. It's like you gotta be ready and in place. And I'm normally pretty good at that. Maybe I'm slightly rusty. Maybe I'm slightly rusty. Get that advanced pump. Yes, I know. You don't want contagion prevention anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the advanced pump right away here if I can get it.
A reminder, turn in any nomadic artifacts to colony administration.
What? Guess we have to back up a little bit more. Sorry guys, I apologize. I'm just not on my game today. Maybe I need to change the stream topic. I mean, it hasn't been that long since I last picked up this game, but clearly I've already forgotten something. So I sincerely apologize for backing up as much as I am right now, my fellow enjoyers. Change your mind? As if you're doing my own thing? Yeah, what do you got on your mind? What's on your mind? Okay, gunfire, Titanfall. Yeah, those are all good options. I do have an appointment with Breezy tonight. I know that sounds very formal, but he's teaching me some new tricks so that, because I'm starting to train again for my master run, my sub 4-hour master run for the campaign. So he's teaching me some more tricks.
The measure passes.
Yeah, he's getting me back into shape, as it were. Whipping me into shape. Figuratively, of course. Yes. Yeah, let him participate.
A new rule enters into force.
Yes, we'll expand it right away so we're not short. Yeah, take those guys home. Then send some of them as colonists. Now we're in a better position. We've got the pumps. We've already got the advanced pumps coming down the pipeline. Yeah, he's gonna teach me the wall kick, which is different than the wall run, and the air strafe. Yeah, let's turn those off. Reduce our heat demand a little bit. See if I can get the advanced pumps. Okay, warmer season. What's the status on the colony? That's just about done.
For their services and guides to all.
Hear us, students.
No, I don't want people to die. Alright, so I've got the advanced pumps. Good stuff. Yeah, I may have to look at the math on this. Start to feel a bit more confident on PC. It's not 100% if I'm getting it. Well, there you go. You know, you'll get there, GL. You'll get there. Let's send them the supplies that they need to run the colony. There we go. Can you explain what you're doing? Hey! High maintenance! I love your name! Welcome in! Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm actually achievement hunting. So I guess I'm not exactly sure how much you've seen or if you've been playing it yourself. But yeah, I can start explaining what I'm doing. And this is actually a perfect time for you to come in. Because this game, unlike the first one, has a lot more crossroads, and the choices you make early affect how the game plays out later. I mean, there are some fixed events, but the way certain things play out does change depending on some of the decisions that you make between chapters, as well as how you treat your people, the stuff you research, the laws you pass, all that kind of stuff. And I can get into that. I also, if you are interested, high maintenance, I do have a beginner's guide to Frostpunk 2 as well. I will link that in the chat for you. I'll go ahead and paste that in there. Yeah, this kind of goes over all of the basic stuff. Hunting solo using guides. I'm hunting solo right now. I'm trying to figure it out on my own. First, before I look for a guide of some sort. But yeah, the link that I just posted kind of gives a general overview of many of the game's functions, but I can still go over them here. So one of the many choices that you encounter, this is actually the first major decision that you make in the campaign, is what do you do with the oil that you discover at the old Dreadnought site? So one group, the Stalwarts, or the Faith Keepers, if you pick them as your group, wants to try and defeat the Frost and overcome it. The Pilgrims, or the Evolvers, if you pick the Faith Keepers, it depends on which one you pick, they'll disapprove of that decision. They would rather adapt to the Frost instead. If you pick this option, the generator can only run on oil. But you also unlock the ability to exploit unlimited deep deposits both on your colonies and in your home base, and I can show you where those are. If you want to embrace the Frost instead, you'll have a different path. The Pilgrims or the Evolvers will approve that decision. The Stalwarts or the Faith Keepers, respectively, will disapprove of that decision. You can access the adaptive pumps, so the generator can use anything. Coal, oil, or steam. That's another source, is steam, that you can pick, that you can find. That's actually only available in the Winterhome settlement, but we will get there later. But this also unlocks unlimited output Frostland settlements. But I haven't found this option to be very good in particular, because it's very, very easy to run out of food, because there's no unlimited output Frostland settlement that provides food that I'm aware of. There might be, and I'm just missing it somewhere, but there isn't. And if you don't have any food, you know, your people starve and die. And then that's a very quick way to get yourself thrown out of town and out of power. So defeating the Frost is honestly the easier option. Plus, with oil, there are upgrades for the generator that make oil even more efficient as a fuel source than it already is. So now we can start researching those things. You start with one by default, with the oil pumps. And we're actually going to get the deep melting drills, and then I'll be able to show you where that's at. Yeah, so that's the generator. You can see what it's outputting. You can see that here. So the achievement that I'm trying to hunt for is having twice as much abundance as demand. So this is the current split. I'm currently at a 133 deficit, which means my cold problem is going to start to go up. And these other factors up here, hunger, that's obviously related to food. Disease is influenced by a bunch of different things. You know, it's influenced by cold, hunger, even squalor can influence this. You know, you're cold, this is your shelter and heat balance. Unlike the first game, the first Frostpunk, you could have the worst generator output. If it's on and you have enough housing, people just become amputees and they never die. But in this game, if you've got a cold deficit, even with enough shelter, people will die from the cold. So it's much different. I learned that the hard way. I had people dying and I could not explain why.
Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary.
And then this is a possible settlement, but we didn't pick that option to embrace the frost, so we're not going to worry about that too much. So this is your frost land. You explore in this area. You can find people, food sources. You can find all sorts of things. Out here, you can find more materials, food, survivors. And then this is my colony over here that's providing me oil. You can see here with the extraction district, I've got an advanced fracturing pump jack over here that's giving me lots and lots of oil. Taking options and methods can be perma-locked. Yes, actually, let me show you. So because we swore to defeat the frost, you can look here and you can see settlement heating is grayed out. So whether you choose to embrace the frost or defeat it, certain options will become locked. So it's pretty sick that you can do this. But if you embrace the frost, you lose access to the deep melting drill. So you kind of got to make the decision that works best for your playstyle, because not everybody plays the same way. So that's just one example of several that are decision locked based on the decision we just made to defeat the frost rather than embrace it. And then what? Oh, and then your factions. So I can get into the factions a little bit. So your faction relations. Actually, I'll just click this and so it's easier to bring it out and explain. So if you look here, you can see that the stalwarts are devoted to me. If a faction, if either the stalwarts or the pilgrims are devoted to you, or, you know, the evolvers if you picked the faith keepers, or the faith keepers even if you chose them, they can provide you some special sick bonuses that are actually quite impactful. So the stalwarts can give you more guards. That's one of the options. The pilgrims can give you scouting guides, so they can make Frostland exploration take less time. The faith keepers can do baptisms and increase your trust level. And the evolvers can increase workplace efficiency. So it's pretty sick what they can do. It just depends on which faction is devoted to you. What kind of bonuses they can provide. Up, we've got a cold season. Yeah, heat surplus, generator ability. I think this is what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, and I also think I need to get guard towers at this point, because now I'm starting to deal with crime. Because you can see over here that now we've got a slight crime issue because of our population size. We've got squalor. Alright, so I guess I can kind of explain squalor and crime. Squalor... So this is caused by material scarcity. You use space of chest and you pause the clock. I mean, I'm not worried about it. If I need to pause the clock to explain, I'll do that, but I generally don't. For the most part. Faith versus Order. Yeah, basically. So the Stalwarts are your Order group, and your Faith Keepers are obviously your Faith group. So that's how those things from the first game are represented in the second game. So Squalor is a new feature in this game. So what this is influenced by is your materials scarcity or abundance, as shown here. I'm at a slight deficit, so I'm actually going to work on fixing that issue. If this gets too high, your districts will start to become damaged, and they can even get destroyed, rendering them unusable until you repair them. You preferred side with Faith or Order? So, it actually depends on how you ask me, because in the first game, I prefer Order, because it's so easy. No, the first game I prefer Faith, because it is so easy to squash the New Londoners' revolt in the A New Home scenario if you pick Faith, because it's so much faster to get your hope up with Faith in the first game. In the second game, it really doesn't matter what you pick, because you can still get guard squads either way. It just depends on what kind of devotion bonus you want. But otherwise, realistically, it doesn't matter between Faith and Order. There's not really a whole lot of difference between them, other than that devotion bonus. So really it depends on what you want. What your preference is. Alright, so I've got the patrol watchtowers. I'm gonna get a couple of those built. Yep, that's the deep melting drill. I'll get to that in a second. Because I don't really want people making a mess out of the city thanks to crime, so pardon me a moment while I address that. And expand my territory a little bit, so then I can build further. So what I'm doing right here, maintenance, is I'm doing a procedure called frost breaking. So what that does is you have to frost break the ground before you can actually start building anything. Otherwise, you're basically soft-locked on your city's development size until you do that. And so then down here in the middle, okay, crime is going down. Cold is going up. Can I get any more? And once you get to this point, you can actually send resources between your settlements, which is pretty sick. And you can, they recently added a slider so you can adjust how much you send and receive. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to frost break here because I want to have access to those other two deposits. I'm going to need those probably to get power overwhelming 2.0. So I'm actually going to quick tackle this. And I also want to get those prefabs because there's free prefab sources out here. Have you heard about the A Quiet Place game? I have not. You'd have to explain it to me. Although, to be honest, I've got a lot of games that I'd like to play, so I don't really have time to pick anything else up at the present moment. I would love to, but time just, alas, does not allow me to do so. And there's other games that I'm still looking forward to trying that I have in my library, or stuff that I would like to play more of. It's like, we all know that feeling, right? As gamers, there's stuff that we would like to do, but we just don't have enough hours in the day to do it. Oh, there's more people. And then depending on how many rallies are going, you can have multiple bonuses active at once. So this is what I was talking about with the stalwarts, that you can have more guards. But honestly, a greater workforce is the much better option. Because then you have more workers that can contribute to the city. Yeah, I need to send more oil. I probably didn't... Yeah, let's let the other settlement have 50. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yep, now there's a bunch more people living here, and I need to make another housing district. There we go. There we go. And you can see the housing deficit and demand here.
To keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Okay, so let's head back to the old dreadnought. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so these guys are okay. I'm gonna need more workforce to build another pump. Because another thing I can tell you about maintenance is the workforce development and the workforce management. So basically anything that you want to do, district, building, or otherwise, requires workforce of varying quantity. Of course, depending on what exactly you're doing. So because I want to build another pump, I need some more workforce. So you can send them from New London, your main city, out to any of your settlements, whether it's the old Dreadnought, Winterhome, or there's also Windward Moor. But we'll get to that later. That's a late game thing. Okay, so now I have enough workforce to make another pump. But I also need to figure out the squalor issue, because it's not just materials that influences squalor, it's also certain laws in buildings that you have that can increase squalor. Like the burning of oil in the generator causes squalor. And that can still cut your buildings down, even if you've got enough materials to support them. Actually gonna send another 600 out there. Yep, now we've got the Moss Filtration Tower. And there's other things you can do, like, and there's affinities that it's kind of complicated to dig into the affinities and stuff, but are the flowing lines just people, like the line leading out of the old Dreadnought? Oh, here? Yeah, this is kind of like a roadway, you could say. It's kind of like transportation. It's there just purely for visual, there's no, like, functional. It's kind of just cosmetic. No type, right? Oh, up here? That's connecting the old Dreadnought site to New London. That's what's sending and receiving resources between these two areas. Which I need them to do because the old Dreadnought needs food, materials, and goods. And speaking of goods, your crime issue will also go up if your goods supply is at a deficit, so you'll want to keep an eye on that. And the higher your crime is, obviously the more people are going to be, you know, being mugged and stuff, so... Actually, I need to increase my material supply at home.
Be proud.
Yes, I know. I get it.
Your city thrives because of you.
Goodness, okay. Well, now I've got food that I need to work on. Correction. Let's get a sawmill over there. Let's make another food district. so that I don't run out of food and face a hunger issue. Okay, so that's definitely not 975. Wait, hold on. I gotta get out a calculator. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna get up my phone for a second, and well, actually I can do it on my computer. Bolster my goods supply. There we go. And your workforce can be moved around if you need to move them around somewhere else. Like, it's really easy to move them around. Any monitors in your setup? I have 2. So I could do it on my second monitor. Yeah, I could probably just mouse over. Yeah, let's do that. I just gotta... But the reason I'm getting out my phone is because I want to hold up this number. I want to see. Because if I move my mouse to go to my second monitor, it's not going to show up. Wait, 150, 200, 175, 240, 100 plus 50 plus 200. Wow, that's actually exactly the output of the generator. Is it only outputting what it needs to, or... So, do I have to utilize that tier 2 upgrade in order to get it up? Probably.
Maintenance office.
I need more cores, though. But to explore more safely, I need these scouts' headquarters. Isn't there an up value in the tab? Maybe? Oh, it's right here. The output is the generator that's down here. But it's funny how the demand, because the achievement I'm trying to go for is I have to double my generator's output to meet the above the demand. So that's going to be tricky. I think I need that one upgrade that I'm waiting on. Worker shifts. I don't need to worry about that too much. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. And then this is the council, so I can talk about this a little bit. So you've got your survival, city, and society categories, and these are all sorts of laws that you can enact. Some of them are available by default right at the start. Others, most of them you need to get from research or by getting to a certain point in the game. But under this category, the rule category, so normally for survival, city, or society categories, you need a 51 vote majority to pass. But under the rule laws category, you need 2/3, or 67. But these give you more abilities that you can use. And citizens and communities will vote based on the relationships that they have to you. Guard Enforcers is honestly the only one you really need out of the rule category of the rule laws, unless you're going for a certain victory objective, which we'll get to that once we get to Chapter 5. And Chapter 5 is going to be a bit further along, so it'll be a little bit before we get there. Okay.
Take note.
What the heck? Sorry, pardon me a moment.
Into force.
Sorry guys, pardon me a second. I beg your pardon, chat. Okay. Alright, back to it. Let's check on the old Dreadnought. Let's see where they're at. Okay, so they're slightly behind on materials, but now that I've actually got a better source, I can remedy that issue. I can give them more food. Yeah, I'll just give them all. But I need another 600 for the district. And then how much for a pump? Is it for a pump like 400 or something? Extraction. Yes, so I'm gonna need 1,000 more workforce being sent over there. Actually, I didn't need to send that many, but I'll need them anyway. It's fine. Alright, let's go back home. Let's check on the status of things here. Looks like we're okay. Oh yeah, I needed the scouts' headquarters. That's what I was doing. But I also need to address Squalor, so I'm gonna try and do that at the same time. And the Scouts' headquarters decreases the threat level, so when you go out to Frostland, you'll notice that there's a threat level in the vast majority of these areas. Sometimes it's dangerous, sometimes it's deadly, and you can either build any Scouts' headquarters or pass the Pathfinder Scouts law to decrease the threat level. The safest it can be is, you know, safe. And you can also build logistics base to increase your Frostland team's output. Yes. And then occasionally your people will talk to you once you make progress towards certain cornerstones. And you can see those down here in the lower left. You can see it's between progress and adaptation, merit and equality, and then tradition and reason. And depending on certain actions that you take, certain laws, certain research, blah blah blah, all sorts of things. It's diminishing, okay. And then you can increase your relations with groups that don't view you as favorably to kind of try to mitigate things. Which is very much to your benefit to do so. Because if you start getting people that are protesting, that's very, very annoying. It's a pain to deal with. What's that one? What are they voting on? No! And so this is the council. See, I guess this is another good thing that I can show off here. So, you got all your laws, like I mentioned before, and you can negotiate with the groups that are willing to do so. You can either ask them to vote for something or against something, but you'll have to do something for them to do what you're asking them to do. The easiest ones are to research something. You don't even have to build the thing in question. But otherwise, if you see something that's good, or that you want to build, like I want to build a deep melting drill, that's kind of a free win, because I'm going to be doing it anyway.
The delegates
and now, because I've messed with the vote,
the law is tabled.
I already granted you the agenda. And sometimes it's kind of tricky dealing with the factions that don't like you, because it's just the nature of human beings. You know, the nature of being humans. Alright, so the next thing, I think what I want to do is get freight docks, so then I can transfer even more resources between my areas. There we go. And there's just that little random one. Ooh, Tesla Peak explored. And then you can find all sorts of stuff. Like the research outpost is really handy. Because it increases your research speed. You can find like prefabs, you can find cores, you can find other people, like I mentioned. And you can just keep sending people out over and over again. Until you basically get everything. Yep. And then the big crux in this game, much like the Great Frost in the previous game, is called the whiteout. It's basically your heat demand peaks massively, and your food production and other resource production is significantly lowered. So you'll want to make a stockpile of all those things before that happens.
Weather warning. Whiteout signs detected.
You will have time to prepare, though. You'll see it coming up here in the weather tab, or the weather timeline in the upper right corner up here. But once it shows up, it lasts for a considerable amount of time. So you really want to make sure that you're ready before that hits. Otherwise, you're going to have a big issue later. Yeah, let's get that oil. And I gotta wait for some of the groups to come back before I can send them out elsewhere. Because I'm waiting for them to bring me the cores that I need to build generator level 2. Hey! Soulworths are overjoyed. Glad to hear you guys are happy. Because I know the pilgrims definitely aren't happy. So it's kind of interesting how it seems to always be the same. I'm really, really intrigued as to how I'm gonna get this one. Power overwhelming. So the deep melting drill. So what I'm gonna do is, so you need to have a source that has an infinity symbol, which is like this. And I'm building on one right now for materials. So what I'm gonna do, so you build the district first, and then once you've researched that tech, I'm actually gonna expand right away just so that I have more production. Oh, there's the outsiders. Oh, and my groups are coming home. Alright, so now I'm going to place this. And then it gives you access to an basically an unlimited source. 200 million. I mean, you're not going to need that much. But it's helpful. Hey. What? They froze to death. What happened? Oh, is it because... Well, we're gonna back up a little because I don't like that. Yeah, there's an achievement to get through this game without anyone dying. But I'm really confused as to how to get it because I've tried every trick in the book. I've had no deaths that the game has notified me of. I've had nothing else noteworthy happen. So it's like, why am I not getting it? What am I missing? So that's an achievement I was chasing for quite some time, but I never quite got over. Comes to achievement hunting, you need to play the achievement, not just play to win. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to do. Like, I was trying everything in the book. Guides help too. Yeah, but I'm stubborn. I'm trying to figure it out for myself. I did have somebody tell me that there is an influence... not an influence, but there have been people, supposedly, that have gotten that achievement to get the one without anybody dying from the Utopia Builder Endless mode. I started exploring that a little bit. I haven't dug too deep into it yet, so I can't really say whether it actually does anything or not. So I can't really comment because I don't know. I'm certainly aiming to figure that out. It's like I've tried every trick in the book that I could think of to pull this off, and I have not figured it out yet. And I really would like to figure it out. Yeah, like, I'm not sure if you played the first game, High Maintenance, but the first Frostpunk, but what I did... Like, I have an achievement guide on the channel for Iron Savior from that game, and that achievement is an absolute biatch to get, because you have to beat hard on a new home without basically anyone dying, and that's really hard to do, because... Well, people can't die from, like, cold, hunger, sickness, or overwork, but you may as well just go for a no death. And that's tricky. Ooh. I could negotiate for this. Mostly hesitant. What do you want to do? Well, that's easy. I need 67. I'll probably get it. They only need 7 hesitant people. Yeah, there we go.
The eyes have it.
Negotiation, your greatest bargaining chip. Oh yeah, that was my logistics.
People of the city.
I could actually turn this district off. And you can move your workforce around, like I said earlier. You can even turn the district off completely if you want to move them somewhere else. It's like if you need those workers elsewhere. Yeah, I've got a fellow viewer in my Discord server linked below that me and him are butting our heads together trying to figure this game out. Okay, so that's that. Da-da-da. $20, $20, $20, $25. Looks like I'll need to build that third logistics district. Yeah, there's 3 old way station sites around your city. Could go for propaganda. No, it's propaganda. Yeah, your trust goes up. Ooh, that was close.
The proposed law
Hi.
has been approved.
And that's just an easy promise to make. My population is going up. Yep, that's the whiteout notification again.
Law is in effect.
I'm trying to keep it balanced. Try to make sure that they stay heated. So I don't want to neglect them. There we go. That's better. That's better. Ooh, my population's gone up. Oh, I'm one spot away. There we go. Oh! Got lots of goodies. Yes. Oh, they're happy. Yeah, I kind of zipped through this because I've seen it before. Have you played Fallout London? Huge mod project. I have not. I haven't played any of the Fallout games for that matter. So I can't really say anything because I haven't done that. I know my brother has a few on his Steam library, so in theory I could play those if I wanted to because he has them and he's played my stuff. What the heck? Come on. And sometimes clicking on stuff is kind of tricky. It's kind of And then the Outsiders, once you get to this point, like, you can do whatever the heck you want with this. I usually prefer admit no outsiders or allow productive outsiders because I don't want my population to get super large, but I need enough people that I can do what I need to do.
Hear ye, hear ye.
If my city population is getting too big, I'll ban outsiders completely to, like, slow it down, make it a little bit easier to manage everyone, so... Ooh. Looks like I need more goods.
Take note. A new rule enters into force.
Okay, so let's take a look at this again. Two, 4, 6, 9. Yeah, it's like... It's gonna be interesting trying to figure this one out. I don't have enough cores to make that upgrade yet. So I'm gonna get busy and keep sending them. Okay, that's everybody I got. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to reduce the load. Oh! So that district is empty. That's no bueno. Yes. Keep the workforce up. But why not we'll close those rallies? Hey, Peter, why do you think they not dome it up? Well, yeah, you would think, right? Like...
Remain productive at all times.
But then again, I guess if you're burning coal or oil, you know, that's creating noxious fumes, and that could actually create a whole host of other problems. Like, you know, people breathing in things that they really shouldn't. Like, that could be part of the issue, but... Like, maybe that's why? I don't know. But that's my best guess. What else can I do for research? I guess I could get the advanced hothouse. Because I'm probably going to need those, I imagine. Put the Pentagon smokestack at the top! I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, that in theory... would work. Let's check. And I usually still like to check on the other settlements here and there. Just to make sure that they're all okay. Oh, there's more people. Well, my population is growing really fast. Yeah, I'm gonna see... Can I build... Oh, I can build another pump. I'm gonna send enough to build another one. Because then maybe, if I get enough stuff, I can try to increase my abundance. Alright, so now that I've built both of those pumps, I can replenish their supply of materials so that they don't run into a squalor. Then send them additional food. And keep those guys supplied. Let's give them 100. Because during the whiteout, it's going to dramatically increase the heat demand, so I want to make sure that they're going to be covered. And I'll go ahead and... looks like I need more workforce. Let's temporarily turn that off. Just so that I have a little bit more. And I'll put the people back in there in a second. What? Oh, and then you'll often get interrupted. So that's annoying. Side note, correctly designed hexagon panel domes have the odd pentagon due to angles and geometry. It's uncommon to see it in games and shows, but good attention to detail. Interesting. And then sometimes the groups will want to protest against you if you're not doing stuff that they want. So that's kind of tedious to deal with sometimes. If I confuse it, the pentagons on soccer balls are no coincidence. Oh, really? So those are pentagons on soccer balls? Interesting. Interesting indeed. There we go. Let's clear that up. The box pads are pentagons? Well, the more you know, chat. The more you know. Unless I don't have intelligence to go over, I can just confirm it the thing. Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Nah, you're good, my friend. Yeah, let's decrease the squalor here a little bit more. There we go. Make sure our pumps don't get destroyed.
Clean up any discarded leaflets after the event.
Check with the achievement hunting. There should be guides by now for several. Yeah, I'm actually looking to make some guides myself. You know, being a content creator. There's a couple that I have in mind that I still have to brew. I just have to, like, put them together, you know? I've got strategies in mind. Because my Frostpunk 1 achievement guides seems to go over rather well. You know what jellyfish means, right? Yeah, of course I do. Good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Nah. Nah, I don't need an explanation of that. No. No, that's a common phrase in gaming. It's one of the most well-known phrases in gaming that I'm aware of. Alright, let's switch that over to goods and make that bigger. Yep, the whiteout's coming pretty quick. Still find guys who don't know it? Seriously? You find people that don't know what that means? Regardless. Yeah, have a good one, maintenance. Later, man. Reactions, yeah. Good point, GL. Alright, let's get busy. Yup, because I can't do anything else. And I'm gonna be blocked from exploration pretty quick here, so I want to see how much I can actually get done. Yes, the winter home site. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set up. Tribute the workforce. Where is everybody being sent? Alright, so... yeah, I can get the surplus injectors.
Please give the...
Yes!
in transit.
Achievement unlocked! It was the surplus injectors upgrade. Woo! Both achievements have been successful today. Woo! Winner! Alright, cool. Well, I achieved what I wanted to today. Good stuff. So now I know how to make a guide. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy. Woo! Yeah, let's get that idea researched and out of the way. I've actually got a housing issue that I need to address. And a significant one. Hell yeah. Getting standard morale boost for the Emperor! Indeed, Gio. I hear you. Excuse me. Yep, the old dreadnought is safe. Yeah, so now I know what to do to make a guide. For, Power Overwhelming. I will actually get that achievement ready.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
Oh, here we go. It's the whiteout. Whiteout is here. Yep, and then there's the siren. Yeah, it's like, don't go outside unless you absolutely have to, people. Yeah, let's open up some more space. Yep, I still have some housing to address. They give me for the Imperium! Always. Always. Still got a bunch of people that need housing. So I guess that gold number is your heat surplus, and that's how it's measured. Yeah, keep these housing districts ready for when I need them. Almost running out of food, but you know, that's alright. Negative 130, yikes! Well, GL, I'm not sure if you remember from my playthroughs of Frostpunk 1, but they get even colder than this. Yes, colder. They get down to negative 238, which is twice as cold as the coldest known temperature that has ever been recorded in Antarctica at negative 120. So, there you go. Frostpunk breaking boundaries of the cold. Defying reason. You know, still Frostpunk 1 and 2 still have lower negative temperatures than Antarctica! Yup, they do. They do indeed. Hey! Nice. Nice to know you guys feel better about things.
Be proud. Your city thrives because of you.
See if I can make them happy.
Some chemical food additives are highly flammable. Arrange cupboards carefully.
Stewart. Stewart? Honorable Stewart.
Yeah, they're protesting because they don't like me. There we go. Oh, they're injured. You're just gonna hate. Yeah, you can't really make everybody happy. Yeah, it's just not possible. Alright. There we go. Why should we? Learn for the faithful, any rejects are filthy heretics! Indeed, GL Alison. They are heretics for challenging the narrative. Yeah, I'm just double checking my districts. What? Oh, it's merit.
Do not be alarmed by any unusual way.
Steward.
Rally organizers must...
Steward.
An automaton.
An automaton is broken down and is blocking traffic. Come on, guys, keep those automatons maintained. Okay, I think I need to slow down my city population growth because it's kind of getting a little too big.
Steward. Steward.
But I guess we can just finish out the run.
Hold breathing sessions tonight at 11 p.m.
Steward.
Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by post to avoid unnecessary queuing.
I've been granting you guys the last like 5 agendas. Just to get you to shut up.
Steward.
Alright, so now they're devoted. Can I get a bunch of you guys to vote against this?
Hear ye, hear ye. The votes are in. The measure fails.
Do I have prisons yet? I do. Yeah, I definitely gotta slow down the population growth. This is starting to become an issue.
Don't shield your apprentice from the dangerous aspect.
Doing a weapon specialist loadout, Columbus Mark V, the Mark III XG Assault Chainsword. Interesting.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained.
Let's.
It might just save.
Of course. Yeah, back up a little. Mark 13G. Oh! It kind of looks like... Well, if I'm reading the Roman numeral... I'm trying to read the Roman numerals, because that's not 13 in Roman numerals. 13, I think, would be XIV in Roman, if it was correct. Yeah, that's definitely not correct with the Roman numerals. You don't know. It's okay. That's alright, GL. Don't worry about it too much. I used to do Roman numerals for fun in my spare time when I was younger, and I actually had more time to mess around and just do random crap. Yep, get the remains out. Okay. Alright, sent all those groups out.
You warm. Report all leaks and damages.
There we go. I've still got a housing issue.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yay, as if it couldn't get any colder around here, right? As if it couldn't get any colder. Yeah, let's see if I can stop. Yeah, the birthing program. Yeah, the disease significantly goes down. This is one of those more extreme things, though. Because, only the fittest people are selected to have babies. And there is a scripted death that happens if you pass that one, so that might actually be counting against me. It might be one of those things that counts against me going for that achievement again whenever I decide to re-pursue it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ban outsiders now. All of them want me to pass something. Like, I don't want to do any of that. I guess I'll research and hold a vote, but I don't want to enact anything. I want to control that.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Well, it's like, well, now I know what to do for that generator upgrade achievement, so I'm gonna go ahead and put together a guide for that now that I know what to do.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
How are we supposed to grow with fewer people coming in? Have our own babies! Have our own babies! We don't need to import other people to fill our bunks. We can have our own children. Do I have a thing to Winterhome yet? I don't think I do. And I also need the automated workforce factory. Where is it? There it is. Yep, send it home. Okay. So then when I'm ready...
Your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Yeah, the demand... Yeah, you gotta do that achievement early before the whiteout, because then the temperature is just gonna be too high to make it meaningful.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
Right, so those guys are back home. Oh, looks like they're ready. Alright, let's see if I can get the automated workforce yet. I should be able to at this point, yeah.
Process.
Steward.
Oh, wow! They did it for me! That's funny. That is legitimately hilarious. that I go to research it, but they come up with the idea. What a funny coincidence. I love it. That is funny as hell. Yeah, I'm gonna make a short out of that. That is too funny. There's a gnat flying in front of my computer. Let's make sure we have enough guards, because we are definitely going to need them. In the next segment. Well, let's actually also go ahead and get the surveillance watchtower, because I know I'm going to need those when I get to Winterhome. Keep an eye on the saboteurs. Okay, that's 130 guards. I think that's enough, because you usually want over 100 for the Civil War. You want to make sure that you're totally ready to go before that starts, because otherwise it's going to be too late. Oh. Looks... Good thing we are ready to start this food district. This last one that we can build on our home turf. Thankfully we've slowed down our population growth. So then I can actually make sure that I can feed everyone. Because I definitely want to make sure that I can feed all the people I got.
Stewart. Stewart.
See if I can increase my relations with the Frostlanders a little bit. Alright, can I even research anything else at this point, or explore anywhere else at this point? It looks like the answer to that question is no. So I'm gonna get rid of this logistics district altogether, because I don't need it, and I'm gonna get rid of the automated bay, so then I've got some additional workforce available for Winterhome. There we go. Open up the land a bit. Okay.
A law has passed in the council. Take...
Stewart.
Alright, I think we are ready for Winterhome. Just gonna make one more industrial district so then I can keep up my goods supply. And make another extraction district. I know there's a way I can reach the whole thing here. At least I'm pretty sure there is. You only get 6 slots for the initial district. Eh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe there isn't. I swear to God I've done it before, though. Yeah, pose that. No! I don't want productivity to go down. I need it to go up.
Have spoken. The law is tabled.
Stupid.
Oh yeah, I gotta do it quick. Let's maybe quick at the waste incineration facility.
A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
Yeah, I'm gonna temporarily turn off the surplus injectors so that I can have some extra fuel for Winterhome, because I know I'm gonna need it.
Please. To the steward. Requeuing.
Alright, we are ready. You're looking good. Yep, we are gonna salvage this dirt hole.
Found it. Push.
Oh god, now it's auto-saving again. I really don't like how it borderline freezes the game. And then it just fuzzes out the graphics. There we go. Yes, I know. You guys don't like each other. My goodness, come on. There we go. Now it's still... Back to New London, maybe. Swap the view. Wait, why did it rip a bunch of people out? Seriously? Why are the graphics messing up? Come on. What do you guys want at home? Yes, I know, your fervor is high. Because you're realizing you got your dream.
Attention. A new shipment of...
I'm gonna try saving and reloading, cause see if that fixes the graphical issue.
Stewart.
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 No, I don't really want automaton primacy. Still going on? Alright, never mind then, I guess. Oh, there we go. Like it's fixing itself. Yep, good thing I got the surveillance watchtowers.
Stewart.
God, now I can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, I know, I know. You guys hate each other. Deal with each other. God, now I can't see the map. There we go. Yeah, I'll be able to start getting it in a second.
Alert. Toxic gas levels have risen. Take precautions.
Stuart?
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Precaution.
What? How did they die from toxic gas exposure? I've got enough hospitals. Oh, is my disease too high? Probably. Come on, game, please don't freeze while you're autosaving. That would be nice.
Steward.
Yes, I know! I'm dealing with it, guys. Come on. I know you guys don't like each other. You're fighting because of conflicting worldviews. No. You guys love spending another minute with each other, but you're gonna have to deal with it, unfortunately. Until I can get all the cores that I need. And once again, I can't see the map.
Steward.
Oh, no, I can't go for the rest. Well, I'm only going back 3 weeks.
Hear us, steward.
Steward.
Hear us, steward.
Steward. Steward.
Steward.
For as long as possible before pulling them out. More people are dying from the gas? Oh, it's the catastrophic disease. I can't even put it into overdrive. Yeah, go. Yeah, get everybody else home. Oh. It's like I thought you only sent 3,000 colonists. They had like 9,000 workforce available. I guess they took more of the city population than I anticipated. Guess put the surplus injectors back on.
An automaton has broken down.
Except
and
now
is
it's really
blocking
annoying because
traffic.
everything is slightly
Technicians
under
are
efficient.
on their way.
Literally every single building. It's really perturbing. It's like that also reduces your guard squads and your prison capacity. And also your research speed, the effectiveness of your ventilation towers. It literally affects everything in your housing districts if your workforce is down. Wow, that one was forcibly almost down to 0. Guess I could have demolished those buildings. Yeah, it's like, how much do you need ahead of time? Can I make any more watchtowers? I cannot. I have 130 guards, that should be enough, I would imagine. Maybe I'll get one of the smaller groups. Just to have a little more workforce.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Hey.
Pilfer moss from the towers. It is crucial to the air filtration process.
Yeah, I guess I could bring that down. Is there anything else I can do in the council to increase my heat stamp income?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Can I get you guys to vote against it? At least I can have enough. Yeah, as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna hop off, go get some dinner, and then I'll be hopping on Titanfall with Breezy to learn some more movement tricks. He's got a lot of knowledge to impart upon me, and I'm grateful for that he is willing to volunteer his time. Because, you know, he doesn't have to.
Please give the right of way to...
Alright, so we're ready. We've got enough guards. Looking good. Let's move to the Civil War.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
Yeah, we're good. Everybody's happy. Yep, here we go. Yep, assassination. get busy.
Steward.
Do you hear us, Steward?
I need to build 3 moss filtration towers. Thankfully, they're letting me do this as an option.
Steward.
Do not retaliate if attacked. A ceasefire is being negotiated. Avoid escalation.
Steward.
When productive are held accountable. What do you mean no access to the deposit? Well, it could require more workforce. Okay, why are you guys randomly getting pulled? Well, it's because I told them that I would. Pass peace accords. Or that I would let them help decrease the fervor of the warring factions. That's why. You send me some supper? Yeah, I'm gonna be hopping off soon enough to go make some dinner of my own. Before I hop on with Breezy. To do some
The steward
movement
appreciates
trick shenanigans.
all your adoring letters and will answer personally in...
Yeah, let's get that passed. Let's change their space range to his bulwark. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that approach.
Approved.
Totally your call, my dude.
People of the city, your council has voted.
Yeah, keep the peace in that area. Prioritized alcohol production. Yeah, I gotta do that pretty fast. I guess I could rebuild those research institutes. I was initially deleting them because of a workforce deficit, but I think I'm actually okay now. Think they'll target do crowd control too? I mean, they usually can. War spreads to another district. Where?
Please dispatch gift boxes to the steward by...
Little leg over here. Oh, is there? Is there leg? Hopefully it's not crazy. Okay, so I don't need to pass efficiency bonuses. That doesn't matter. But it's in force. On the bottom of the map. Yeah, that can happen sometimes, I've noticed. Is when I'm pulling up the map, it can be a little... It can cause some lag. Yeah, I think I'm waiting to get privatized alcohol production on the table. Let's get that supported. Hey, Hez, how you doing? Came in right at the tail end of the run. I was doing some double achievement hunting tonight, and I succeeded in achieving both.
Steward, you look
Yo, Hez. Yo! Alright, there's no current battles going on, so that's good.
Of the city, your council has voted.
If I can actually wait a little bit longer, I might be able to get another achievement to... Where's the dense housing block? I'm gonna need those. Because if I can get my heat stamps up, I can actually get another achievement called To Each According to His Needs. So I guess you could call this a triple whammy. Like a triple achievement hunt. Well, good thing I just researched it because I need the extra space. In order to have enough housing for everybody. There we go. Yeah, because the more people you got in the city, the more heat stamps you generate. Are there any other groups that I can rescue? Yes. Kind of unintentional going for a third one. A third achievement in the same run. Yeah, because I need to hit 20,000. I'm gonna need some more housing. I'm gonna go ahead and make another district. And then I'll send my Frostline teams to go get food. Yeah, I've done all the stuff, but I'm kind of going for a double whammy. Or a triple whammy. Enjoying the stream at the end. It's alright, Has. As always, next time. I'm live most days, at least once a day. Basically every day except Wednesday. I've kind of set Wednesday aside as my get stuff taken care of day. Like, catch up on IRL stuff day, if you will, so... Alright, so I'm at 19,000, and I'm at... My stockpiles of materials are full. So I'm gonna go start harvesting more food. I have a couple of my groups out there getting food. Looks like that's not quite enough to feed the whole city, though, so let's keep looking. There. That's better. How much we got? Alright, we're looking good. We got enough food. Come on, 19k. Give me the 20. Oh. Hey. Alright, so I finished the game. Let's see if, when I get the achievement, though. I don't know if I get it at the end, or... We'll vote based on their relations. Can I get people... to pass this? Ew, and I need another 10 votes? Fingers crossed?
The eyes have it!
So close. Wonder what the DLC will be. Yeah, I got the deluxe edition, so I get it, for free. Wait, I didn't get that one? Nah, I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, I have at least 20,000 heat stamps and over 200,000 goods. I should have gotten it, but nah, I'm not that worried about it. It's not like that one achievement I've been chasing for days, for weeks. Alright guys, well I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. I'm gonna go check in with Breezy, see how he's doing. Start getting on the call with him. Hopefully you guys have a good evening. I will catch you guys sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the morning or in the afternoon because I've got D&D tomorrow. Dungeons and Dragons. I keep meaning to host like one-shot D&D sessions on the channel. If you guys are interested in that, maybe I'll try to figure those out. Anyway, catch you guys next time.